Mediation, by far, is the best option if you have children. You can center your entire settlement around what is best for your kids, and no one knows better than you what is best for your children. In litigation, after months, if not years, and tens of thousands of dollars in expense, the end result could be a cookie cutter, one-size-fits-all order that doesn't give you much guidance for how to navigate the years ahead. And if you have very young children, there are endless changes that will happen throughout those years. And so it's best to have an agreement that will grow with your children. And it's best to have an agreement that leaves the door open to make modifications without having to go back to court and have those modifications ordered upon you. When working with clients in mediation, clients who have children, I always ask them to think about how scary it would be to go to court and have a complete stranger dictate to you what will happen with your children, where they will live, their scheduling, and how out of control that would feel to have someone else telling you what to do with your children. Another scary aspect of going to court is that in a custody battle in New York State, the court will assign an attorney for the children, someone to actually meet with and represent your kids, no matter how young they are. In a mediation, the only people making decisions for your children are you and your spouse together, as it should be, and as you will need each other as your children move forward and grow older and things change. So much will change for your children as they grow and go through school and become ingrained in their community and their friends and their activities. And life gets so busy, as any of us know who have children. And so to make an agreement and a parenting time schedule that takes all of that into account and gives you the tools that you will need to be able to navigate those changes together is such a smart and healthy way to go about reorganizing your family. In the mediation process, in addition to not having an attorney for the children, the couple is able to have guidelines in place that will help them navigate all of the changes that will happen as their children grow older and circumstances change. One of the best things that I try to share with my clients, especially when things are getting heated in the mediation room, is to have them imagine how things will be years into the future when their child is about to get married and about to walk down the aisle, or in the delivery room having a child of her own. In those important moments, you want your children to be confident that they don't have to be worried about how mom and dad are out in the chapel or out in the waiting room interacting with one another. You want them to be confident to know that things are cool between you, that everything will be okay, and that they can enjoy their special moments rather than be burdened by the fact of worrying how their divorced parents will be able to interact with each other. Mediation can help instill in you the tools that you will need to navigate co-parenting moving forward. It can help improve communication, which sounds crazy because you're going through a divorce, but you actually can find the tools to work together to the benefit of your children, to work out problems as they arise, to be able to roll with the punches as they happen. It will set you up for success in co-parenting, much better than to be in a litigated, contested, difficult situation in court. Mediation is a completely different mindset, and it can really lead to successful co-parenting. Of course, there are instances where you can't get your ex to cooperate, whether it be with custody, parenting time, picking the kids up on time, issues big or small. And we can't force anybody to comply. And many of these issues are not enforceable. The most you can do is try to set the tone for reciprocal respect, where if you are willing to cooperate, perhaps make changes to accommodate the other parent, that you would hope that you get that same respect in the future. And in mediation, we can try to foster that and instill that from the beginning and try to put some mechanisms into your agreement to be able to navigate those situations when they come up, to give you some guidelines for how to handle them. Custody battles can be tough and so emotionally draining for a family going through divorce. And mediation will help set the stage for calm, respectful communication that will help you for all the years ahead as you co-parent with one another, even though you are no longer together, and help you put the kids first in every situation.